It's Moninayo. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up in West Palm Beach, Florida, though, so I got a combination of two in me. Um, my latest mixtape is called Pussy Power, but it's not about like vagina per se. It's about female empowerment, and it's the journey of finding yourself as a woman and the things that we go through, and the misperceptions, and just showing that we all a little bit the same. So it's just exploring us as a woman and celebrating that. So pussy power is like, it's like I said, it's the passages I write about the passages of life. And it's just about celebration of women and, just recognizing all the things that we go through and how strong we really are. Well, I got started. Well, my whole life I've been writing music since like before I could write, really, honestly and truly. But I wasn't rapping, I was singing. And then I went to college for engineering, and everybody there was in the arts and they did music. And I remember somebody was like, "Yo, can you rap too?" Because we was in the studio, and I was like, "I could rap. It's easy. It's nothing." But really, back then I was very horrible, but I didn't know it. And then I got with an indie label, and I learned a lot from them, just about really true hip hop and the style. And I worked on my craft. And at first, I felt like it was real hard. Um, I was learning 3-syllable rhyming, and I was like, I can't do this. And then after a while, I couldn't do nothing but it. So I didn't get started with hip hop really till I was about 19 years old. So some odd years ago. I don't be liking to show my age, but yeah, I'm 24, so about 5 years ago. But that's when I really started honing my skills. That was the beginning for me right then. Um, where I see myself in 5 years is I just hopefully want to continue to get better. That's always something that I strive for. So I like to listen to, the true, genuine hip hop and stay rooted in that. And of course, anybody new that comes out that has that essence to them, just so that I can keep getting better. Because that brings out the competition in me. Like, oh, they good. They on that real hip hop mess. So I just want to continue to get better. I just want to continue to have a message in my music, and hopefully, I can really have God embody what He wants me to be and what He wants me to say. I know that we all go through things in life for a certain reason, and I feel like that's for me to tell a story. And so in 5 years, I just want to be doing what I'm doing now, but on a way bigger scale as far as my craft, meaning I want to be better and I want to be able to reach more people, because there's no point in doing it unless it's heard. So I would like to, of course, be known nationally, and that's what I see myself doing. It's treating me good. I mean, I'm not at where I want to be, and I have a lot further to go, and I'm not at all satisfied with my position right now. But at the same time, music is what it needs to be for me. So it's my outlet, and it's like it's my passion and it's my love. So even though I'm not where I want to be with it yet, it's always going to be treating me right, because without it, I really don't know what else I would do. So yeah, as far as the industry, is the industry treating me right, that's a different thing. I feel like I'm getting a lot of views, I'm getting a lot of that, but I'm still not getting the recognition from the labels that I necessarily thought that I would be at this point. But everything happens for a reason, and sometimes what you think you need is not what you need. So yeah, everything is always right for the most part. You definitely have to work harder as a female MC. In any male dominated area, you're gonna have to work harder. And then especially like depending upon how you look, if you pretty, if you got a nice body and stuff like that, they're gonna automatically assume that you're not gonna like say anything, or they're going to assume somebody's writing for you, or that they can come at you in a way. So sometimes it makes it even harder, because people say they want to work with you, but really they have their hidden agendas, and they don't realize how serious of a person you are. Or even if it's very evident that you're a deep, serious person, they will still try you in a different manner, just because that's in male's nature. So yeah, that makes it harder. And then also you have to be not with the boys, but better than the boys. Like, you're not competing with them. You have to surpass them to really get taken seriously and to really stand out. So yes, it's definitely harder for a female. But we built strong. We give birth. So we are built tough. So it's nothing for us to overcome. If you really got it, you got it, and that's just what it's gonna be. But yeah, it's harder. Well, we all want to feel like we're different from everybody else. But what I would say is that um, all I know is that right now, hip hop is going in one direction, and people are trying to stay trendy, and they're trying to do what they think is gonna get them on the radio and stuff like that. I, for one, I'm not a single type of artist, so I don't focus on singles. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with singles. That's great. It's great to have fun, but I'm a message. I'm a project orientated artist, so I like to put out a message. I like to talk about real things. I like to keep it, in a real hip hop state. Of course, we still new school, but I still follow that old hip hop manner. Um, I don't like to talk about any other artists or like throw any shade. It's great for everybody to do what they got to do to feed their family and to progress in life and to be positive and to come up. So I'm all for that. But how I'm different is music isn't just about money to me. And in fact, it's not at all about money to me. Of course, you want to be able to support your family, and of course, you want to be successful. These are things that we all want, but my music isn't stemmed in order for me to get these things. My music is me having a message and wanting to portray that message to the world and wanting to help people that I feel like need to hear that. Also, it's very much about my people. I'm very Black Power, you know, I'm sorry. But so there's a lot of things I feel like that my people need to hear. And I remember like Tupac saying one time, um, we say that's some real shit, but when you listen to the lyrics and you see they don't care about a community, how can you say that's real shit? So me, I just want to, whenever I speak and whenever I'm being listened to, and if I feel like I have a platform for people to listen to me and I have their ear, it's useless if I'm not saying something that's going to help them, that's going to push us forward. So that's what my music is geared to. And also, I'm a real hip hop head, so I don't even much listen to that much new school. So that's another thing. I want to preserve hip hop. That's one of my goals as well as telling a message. But that is what hip hop is. It was for the people, by the people, and it was telling a message. It was telling a story, and that's something I stay true to. And a lot of the new school is just about singles. It's just about what's hip, what's gonna get me some money real quick. And for me, music is still what it was supposed to be for. It's a feeling, it's a story, it's a message, it's powerful. And I take that very seriously. So that's how I would say my music is different from other people. I really want to stay true to what I feel like music was meant to do, which is change lives. The cover got a lot of attention, good and bad. It is the back of me. I am nude. That's me being bare though. It's never about, you see pussy power, you see the back of a girl's nudeness. My tattoo is a big part of that. That was actually something I saw in my head before I even got the tattoo. I seen the cover and I seen this back piece on me, and that's what prompted me to get it. Um, and it's just about being bare. It's about I'm laying myself out. I'm always open to scrutiny. I'm putting myself out. I'm putting my thoughts out. I'm putting my feeling out. And this is me. This is bare. This is the most natural state, you know? Me with my afro. Me loving Africa. Me loving me as a black woman. It's a very bare thing. And they kind of like, everybody thought I was in Africa. It's funny because I was actually over there in Malibu, in Cali. Um, and and it's crazy, but it worked. It that picture went viral. But yeah, it's I feel like it's the celebration of a black woman, and that's what the album is. So it all worked. I didn't think it was gonna do as much as it did, but I guess that's God's plan because it really did, and it all went together. And I would honestly say that most of it was a vision, so I know it was from Him. So yeah, that's what He wanted, and that's what He got. I definitely feel my mixtape is slept on because I'm not famous yet. I do feel like my first project, this is my first solo project. That's crazy. And I feel like I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know how I was gonna put it out. I did chapter 1, chapter 2 that got like 3 million views, and even writing that, I was like, this is crazy. I don't know how people are gonna perceive this. It's called Pussy Power, and it's all these things happening. I think the perception is good. It went further than I thought it would go. Like, meaning I had no expectations. I'm just putting something out. I have no game plan. I'm just putting something out, and it's something I worked on by myself. I did everything by myself, paid for everything by myself. Didn't have no help other than what was paid for, and I didn't have no guidance at this point. I was on my own, wasn't with any label no more. So I was just trying something, and it went way further than I thought it would go. But now that it's there, and I'm really listening to the project, I'm like, yo, this might jam. Like, yo, I might really be popping. Like, I'm a real humble person, and so I know I'm good. But I'm always pushing myself like I could be better. Or was this good enough? Like, I'm my worst critic. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. But no, yeah. Now that it is on and I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I really should probably be more popping than I am right now. I'm a little popping, but I should be more popping than I am, right? So it's a little slept on, but with the second project, I think that's going to go far, and it's probably going to bring more recognition to the first one. So it's all building blocks, and like I said, God don't make no mistakes, and or like I always say, God doesn't make any mistakes. So it's all on his timings, and patience is one thing we have to cultivate in ourselves for success. I just lastly want to give a shout out to FemaleMCs.com. They're doing an important thing, and they're shedding light on female MCs, which is something that's left on. There's one female MC dominating the game. Everybody knows this right now, but there's a lot of them that's really good, but it's just a hard business to break into, especially as a female, because obviously there's a lot of men out there doing it. There's not a lot of females because they don't exist and they're not good, but it's because it's just that hard. Y'all can hit me up for booking information, Moninayo, MONINAYO @gmail.com. And y'all can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Tumblr, on anything really. Moninayo, MONINAYO. And I'm signing out. Once again, thank you to General Taylor. Thank you to FemaleMCs.com. Thank you for shedding light on the project and just for showing love. It's the Brooklyn way. Draft day. These other bitches ain't doing squat like it's calf day. Only time I drop the ball is when I castrate. I've been schooling y'all niggas, y'all deserve a half day or a whole pass of some at least. I'ma pull that your front on me. But why would I give a fuck when sex sells? Y'all gonna have to pay for that. Keep the credit, I accept checks still. Y'all ain't gotta tell her she dope. My CEO with TK got one place they great to keep me float. AKA in street lingo, the plug gon' catch a battery charge before you ever let the green get low. Now how do you like them apples?